Alright, so the Death Corps Trooper wanted to see the Death Corps of Krieg tribute done by Warrior Tier. Now, Warrior Tier is an absolutely awesome narrator. I don't know what else to say about it. I've already seen the one video I've seen of his so far is the Ogren story. And it was really good. If you guys have not seen the Ogren story by Warrior Tier, I recommend you guys go by and take a look at that. All the links for Warrior Tier are going to be in the description down below. Make sure you hit a like on this video, guys, because frankly, Warrior Tier does amazing work. Let's get into it. Here we go.
Sins of my father. Our bloodlines destroyed. Our honor lost. 500 years of violence. Redemption through blood. We had betrayed our God. Our sins now course through our veins. Our blood forever tainted. I will erase the dishonor of my father. I will cure this galaxy of our sins. With my death am I truly saved. I've willed a beauty and art. Wealth corrupted our lords. Greed sent them to hell.
Actually, it was the nukes. It was the plethora of nukes.
Their weak minds built armies. Defense against the will of God. The pathetic minds sought their rebellion. Doomed our people. Forced their will on the loyalists. Poisoning the ground and air. Forever burning the world into ash. 500 years of slaughter. A generation murdered. Billions of our kin thrown into the well of the damned.
I've seen the other side of this picture.
I was a warrior since
that's
birth.
perfect.
Trained in the art of death. Life through pain and suffering. Only joy through victory or death. There is a cure for our curse. Marching through the blood of my fallen brothers. Onto the trenches of battle. Charging into death. I embrace those final
God,
moments,
it's so good.
reflecting my honor to the open sky, for I have achieved my duty. I will die for my emperor, and I shall do it with pride. I stand on the mountain of the dead. I step forward in the war without hesitation. From the womb am I tainted, harvested to become a warrior of death. As my planet weeps, choking on its foul air, I embrace the mask of faith. I inherit the mark of a traitor. Through death am I set free. With my gun and steel, my hands and shovel, I bask in the blood of the heretic. The trench is my womb. It is where I feel alive, breathing the tainted air of my family's sins. I fight in the hopes of exoneration. I long for death. I stand on the corpses of my kin. The mountains of them grow. I will be a stone in that pile soon enough. As the cannons rage, the air clouds, I will make my final stand. My destiny is marked with courage. There is no honor left. The corpses have won. I will join them, as my sons will join them.
Oh my God. Okay. This guy has skyrocketed in two short videos. In two videos, he has skyrocketed to just a level of, I want to see more of this, okay? The voice he used with this, there is no hope in it. There's no hope. There's no pride. There's nothing. There is nothing like the way he managed to capture the simple the way he managed to capture. There's no hope in his voice, but there's not hopelessness. There is despair in his voice, but it's not crippling. There is so much in this. This isn't, the person is speaking in this is not a person who laments his fate, but he looks forward to it as penance for things that have happened before, okay? If you know nothing about the Death Corps of Krieg, what wound up happening is, the planetary leaders of Krieg decided, pretty much all of them at the same time, decided to rebel and drag the entire planet with them. A local commander of Krieg at that point. Now, Krieg at one point it wasn't a paradise world by any stretch of the imagination, but it was a very, very lush and verdant world. It was a hive world still, but it wasn't like choked. It was a really good planet to live on. A local commander, before his hive governor could make the decision to turn traitor, he went ahead and seized control of the hive, and then launched ordnance that turned Krieg into a nuclear hellscape. Krieg is a death world by any definition right now. What followed was, he repeated 500 years. 500 years of slaughter, 500 years of war. It's because for 500 years, the remaining traitors fought the remaining loyalists. And what emerged out of that when they contacted the Administratum was the Death Corps of Krieg. Okay? The voice of this person is the voice of a clone. Okay, he's either a clone or he's one of the rare people that are birthed on Krieg naturally. He was probably raised in manufactorums. He never learned how to read. He was in the manufactorums from the day he could walk. He never received a name. He just received a number. And his whole life, it has been drilled into him that he must 100% atone for the sins of his planet's past. His planet that betrayed their god, that betrayed the Imperium, that betrayed the Imperium of man, that turned their back on the Emperor of mankind over greed, over money, over a lack of faith. And so the Death Corps of Krieg will send these people. Now this person is an older person to be in the Death Corps. You normally wouldn't hear this. Most Kriegers, when they join, are probably 14 to 16, and they are sent off for their first war in that time. A Krieger of this age, I'd estimate he's in his late 30s. He has been around for a while. He's probably an officer. He has been around for a while. He has survived a lot. He has seen a lot of death. He has seen a lot of pain and a lot of misery. But at no point is he resentful of the lot he has driven in life, because it has been hammered into him since birth that sacrificing yourself for the Emperor is the absolute highest cause that he can possibly strive to, and nothing else other than his death is going to be satisfactory. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. These soldiers of Krieg break sieges. The soldiers of Krieg do the miraculous because they have absolutely no fear of death. I love the way that he voiced this. At first I wasn't really getting into it, and then I suddenly, it just clicked in my head. This is what someone from Krieg would sound like. This is the level of fervor, dedication, piety, but at the same time, there's no positivity. They're not there for the glory of it. They're there for the atonement of it. Outstanding. I can't say enough about it. Both times I've seen something about Warrior Tier, this and the Ogre video, the Ogren video, Ogre video, I'm an idiot. They have been excellent. It's two extreme paradigm shifts between the Ogren, because the Ogren, he was just stupid. He didn't know any better. But this is just on a different level. All of Warrior Tier's links are going to be in the description down below. If you have not subscribed to him yet, I'm going to ask you why. I am also going to nuke you for not doing so. Subscribe to me if you haven't already, and you will be nuked. Anyway, join the Discord, guys. Join the Discord and just give me more requests like this. Introduce me to stuff that I haven't seen. Stuff that, because finding stuff like this is what I hope one day people feel about finding my lore videos and my things. Because even though I present my own material in the manner of a cracked out idiot, I'm hoping that it gives somebody that not this same level of entertainment, because this was inspiring, while mine is just comical. I have nothing else. That's it. I will catch you guys next time. Death Corps troopers, get that man to a war front right now. Get him on the train. Let's go.